Hello, everybody. Sorry it took me so long to get on here. It was a long day at work. Busy doing a million things there, and yeah, just a long day. I'll wait for people to get on before I start talking. Hey, DR, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, so just as a warning for everybody, this will contain spoilers for The Bad Batch. So if you do not want to see spoilers or be spoiled for The Bad Batch, please go away. I love you all, and I'd love to talk with you, but The Bad Batch, spoilers, anything goes. I've put it in the title, I've put it in the description, and I've said it on here. The Bad Batch was amazing, guys. I was so thrilled with it. It far exceeded my expectations. Like I said before, I wasn't really going crazy about it when it was first announced because I wasn't real big on the arc in the season 7 of the Clone Wars. But this really, really got me. Hey, Bobby. All right, buddy. Come back and watch it later after you see the episode, man. Yeah, it was amazing, man. I just thought it was so cool. They did it so well. Dave Filoni knocked it out of the park one more time. Yeah, it was really good, DR. Yeah, I mean, just so much coolness in it. I don't know how else to say it. It was just coolness. Just that's how it is. I can't wait for Friday for the next episode, and I'm sad it's only going to be a 30-minute episode, but and this thing really has the potential to kick it. All right, and one more time, there's other people just joined in. I'm just going to reiterate that there are going to be spoilers for The Bad Batch in here, so please don't be mad at me for spoiling it for you because you have been warned. And if you haven't seen it yet, go away. Or if you don't care to be spoiled, stick around. DR asks, how many episodes? Well, this season's going to have 16 episodes. The subsequent episodes will be released on Fridays for the next 15 Fridays. And I can't wait. I mean, it's incredible. Omega seems like she's force sensitive. I would say so. I would say that's the genetic mutation in her. We haven't yet got to see what it was, but yeah, it's crazy. She was an amazing character. Yes, DR. This season there are 16 episodes. They will be on Fridays from here out. Today's May the 4th, and happy May the 4th, and May the 4th be with you all. I'm so stoked for this holiday. It's one of my favorites. The only ones that supersede this holiday are probably Christmas, I think. I think that's about it. Yeah, so yeah, everybody, what'd you think of it? Everybody's saying it was amazing. I did see some mixed reviews on different Facebook groups and stuff where people said, "Oh, it could have been better" and all this stuff. But there's always going to be naysayers. Always going to be those people that say, "No, no, 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 no." But it was good. Oh, Evil Betty, I didn't see you in there. Sorry about that. Good to see you. You say you loved it. I did a little boo-hoo when the stars were getting in her eyes. Yeah, that was awesome. Glittering. Sorry. Yeah, that was awesome. I got a little teary-eyed when Depa Billaba was being killed and Caleb Doom was just untrusting. And then there's the whole Crosshairs thing. I think Crosshair and probably Tech are my favorite, too, out of all of them. I got to have a good and a bad. So, I mean, Crosshair was just a guy that gave no F's at all. None. Captain Martin says, why do you think Omega is a girl if she is a clone? Genetic mutations. I mean, we don't know what kind of cloning madness they have, what kind of technology they have and stuff like that. And maybe it's something in the embryo that they could alter to make it a female. Yeah, the Bad Batch reactions to Order 66, and most of them were just appalled by it and just couldn't believe what they were seeing. And then the regs, as they called them, were treating them differently. Not that they were treated any differently, but they were just acting like not like themselves, not like the good people. They were they were at one time. They were just jackasses, really. And Captain Martin says, female Jango Fett clone. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, this does not go against my whole thing that I was saying before, that these could be Clan Scarada. There might be already a Clan Scarada started by Jango Fett back when the clones were first being introduced with the Newell Commandos and the Omegas. So that brings me to a couple theories of Omega. And you think about it, Hunter was probably the first of the Bad Batch created. Maybe not, though. This is just my own theory. So he would be the Alpha, and then if Omega was the last one created, Omega being the last letter of the Greek alphabet, Alpha Omega. I don't know, kind of stupid, but I like it. Hey, Helen, good to see you. And happy May the 4th to you as well. May the 4th be with everybody. And tomorrow is Revenge of the 5th, or is it Revenge of the 6th? I don't know. May the 4th is the best day ever. Yeah, so it's crazy that now I'm thinking Clan Scarada might have already been established by Jango Fett back when the Clone Commandos, the Newells and Omegas, were taken by him to create them. So I'm thinking they're going to meet up with him. Hunter said he knows a guy. Go to J19. If anybody knows what J19 is, please tell me, because if it's in Legends, I completely forget about it, and I don't know or remember what J19 is. And yeah, there was an Alpha clone. That's correct. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, but if anybody knows what J19 is, I'd love to know. That way I can figure out this theory a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe it's Boba Fett. Who knows? Or maybe it's Saw Gerrera. But J19 wouldn't be Onderon. And that's where Saw Gerrera is still. And the clones trained by Jango may become Mandos, because in Legends, those are the Newell clones and the Omega clones, and they become Clan Scarada and become true Mandalorians. Episode 2 comes out this Friday, DR. J19 is where the deserter lives. Oh, the one that Captain Rex was helped by when he was injured. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. He had the Twi'lek wife and the Twi'lek kid. Yeah, I remember that. Thank you, Evil Betty. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, that adds so much more. Maybe take them in as, I don't know. I keep tying into the Mandalorian, but everybody's saying, all the rumors and all the stuff coming out, and some of the news even from Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, is that everything is going to be connected. Really, the only way to connect everything is either through the Jedi, the Sith, or the Mandalorians. To me, anyway. Yeah, Rex is going to be in the show for sure, Evil Betty. Rex is shown in one of the previews. I think it was the second preview. Wrecker makes me laugh, but I think Hunter is my fave. He's Rambo Fett. He is Rambo Fett. I was thinking about that when I was watching it today. I was like, this man's Rambo. All you gotta do is start talking like this and go around shooting things. Omega is giving me Palpatine vibes. J19, is that where Gregor was? Was that, I can't remember, was that Gregor that was on J19? I can't remember the clone's name that deserted after he leaves Ahsoka. Wait, I thought it was obvious who was there, headed to Rex. I don't know. Do I think they'll save Crosshair at the end? Probably not. I think Crosshair, like many of the other clones who never took out their inhibitor chips, he's a lost cause, probably. Moff Durag. Hey, Papa Mike, good to see you, buddy. Thank you. And so you guys, if you didn't know, I did set up my P.O. box. So if anybody wants to send me a rag, just email me, and I'll take a do-rag. And I'll even wear it for one of the live streams. I may even have a little drink with it. Thank you, Alyssa. May the 4th be with you as well. And that makes me feel bad. He might become a dark trooper. He may be. So that's another thing I wanted to bring up. When they were in the training simulation, did anybody get a Dark Trooper vibe out of those robot troops that had the live fire? Just let me know what you think about that. Oh, Papa Mike, that's awesome. You got the Mando helmet. I just saw at my local comic book store. They stocked up on them, and they have a lot of them. It's unfortunate right now I'm trying to save up for Disney World, so I was not able to get one. That depresses me a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm glad you got one, though. I know you were wanting one for a while. Yeah, I'd like to see him get Crosshair back, but you know what? I kind of like him as a villain. Or maybe not a villain, but an Imperial. Because people doing bad don't think they're doing bad. They don't do it for the sake of evil unless they're, some kind of fascist tyrant that just systematically kills people. That's pretty evil. Which side show releases? I haven't seen them yet. I've been at work all day long today. I haven't really been able to do much else. Yeah, the robots were nasty looking, Helen. I got a real Dark Trooper vibe out of those guys. Yeah, Omega Squad needs to be canon, definitely. Them and the Nools, for sure. Oh, that's awesome, Papa Mike. I'm really glad you got one. That is so cool, dude. Um, I'd love to get one. It would look really good up here with my other helmets and stuff, but unfortunately, right now, I just can't swing it. Um, Stop it, DR. Stop. Why did Kanan have his adult voice? Yeah, I thought Kanan. Sorry, I thought that too. Panther de Noir. I was like, oh my god, the kid's got Freddie Prinze Jr.'s voice. That's hilarious. I was watching Harry Potter last night. Well, which one was it? Half Blood Prince. And they showed Tom Riddle as a kid, and he had an adult voice too. And I was like, why does that baby have an adult voice? That was killing me. Yeah, and Caleb Doom with the, hey, how's it going, guys? I don't trust you. No, I don't think the Bad Batch will join the Empire. Um, I think they're going to become mercenaries and bounty hunters and stuff like that, and trying to make their way through the galaxy. That's why it leads me to believe they're going to team up with Boba or maybe uh, the Clan Scarada, because Boba Fett's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy at this time, if Cad Bane has been killed, um, or at least making a name for himself. And these guys, 4 of them, becoming bounty hunters or mercenaries, or they're bound to run into the best guy ever. Yeah, the Hunter versus Crosshairs was a good showdown. I liked it. Yeah, I'd like to see Boba and Fennec together, or if Dirge is still alive. Yeah, Dirge definitely. Crosshair kind of joined the Empire when he got the test. Yes, Anakin Skywalker, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Crosshair did join the Empire, from what I understand, and that was all Tarkin's doing by enhancing his inhibitor chip. Adapt to survive or die with the past. That's right, Helen. One of the best lines in the show, from good old Saul Guerrera. I always like seeing that guy pop up here and there. He's popped up in so many series now and movies. It's great, and even in games he's popping up. So I'm like, wow, this is awesome. One character is getting crossed over into all these different things. It was so neat, and I'm just loving the Bad Batch. I'm on cloud 9 right now with this show. Um, it was a shame that Crosshair turned, but I kind of expected it. And I think I even made a theory on it a while back, uh, about him joining the Empire. I can't remember. Maybe I intended to make the theory, but never did. I don't know. But it was a theory of mine. I'm going to claim that one. Want to see how Boba will get his armor improved, the 2 sets. Not going to let it go, are you? And guys, just so you know, I am still working on the fan fictions for Jango Fett. I'm just slowing down on them a little bit because I'm trying to get. Not that I'm trying to get more clickbaity or anything. I'm just trying to get more well-rounded in the Star Wars universe on the channel. I do have a lot of other stuff on the channel other than just Mandalorians and stuff like that, but lately it's all been about Jango Fett and Mandalorians and Boba Fett and stuff like that. So I just really want to put so much more into it and draw in a wider audience and see how that goes. As you guys have seen, my views have gone down a little bit, and that's fine. I know there's waxing and waning in this kind of business, and that's fine. But I do want to, reach a broader audience with the content I make, and I think I make pretty decent content. I think it's okay, at least average. But yeah, so I'm going to be making more. Like I did my Darth Vader theory video the other day, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one. And says, what did you think about the Kaminoans helping the Bad Batch escape? Would they have helped if Omega wasn't with them? I think the Kaminoans, you look at it during the Clone Wars, and they didn't care about the clones, especially when Fives and Tup and all them were having the problems, and they were trying to figure out the inhibitor chip. The Kaminoans were against them and trying to stop them and send them off to Count Dooku and all that stuff. But I think now they're seeing the switch in the Empire and the real truth coming to fruition. I think they're seeing the clones as more of an asset or one of their commodities, maybe even children, since Omega, because Lama Su seemed really keen on, or not Lama Su, Tan Wee seemed really keen on Omega, and I think that was Tan Wee. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Hey Jessica, good to see you. Let's see, Papa Mike says, cool that we have Bad Batch already, because the other part of internet is focusing on bashing Drunk 3PO because he had a date with Gina Carano. What? I didn't hear anything about that. I must have missed it. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's see what else you guys have to say. Investment property. Yes, clones are more like investment property. And now they're being cut out of the deal with the clones being tested to see if they're fit for duty in the new Imperial Army. And they're already talking about conscriptions filling the stormtrooper ranks. So that definitely cuts the Kaminoans out. I'd like to see an uprising of the Kaminoans, and maybe they have another batch of clones that have not had the inhibitor chip or something like that, just as their own personal security against something like this happening. But we'll see. Yeah, Captain Martin, I do think they would be good Mandalorians. They already have the mindset. We don't know what their training was like. We don't know if maybe a Mandalorian helped train them, or if they were part of the original group and Jango may have even been involved in their training. But yeah, I think they'd make good Mandalorians. Papa Mike said, yep, he had a dinner with her, and the rest of YouTubers are once again butthurt. Really? That is crazy. Oh, man. The drama continues, Papa Mike. It's bound to happen. A lot of people get a lot of views using negativity and drama and stuff like that. I try not to do that kind of stuff. It's just, the universe is full of negativity, and it doesn't need more of it, and I'm not here to throw negativity around. I'm a I'm a positive Star Wars fan. I try to stay positive in everything. I mean, Gina Carano, that situation is what it is. I mean, we can't do anything about it. We can sign all the petitions we want. Disney's not going to back down on it, and I'm not saying I want them to back down on it either. It's up to them. It's their business, and I mean, Gina signed a contract. So, hey, Tyler Peffer, good to see you. We see Grandma Tarkin before he became Grand Moff. yeah, Helen, that's right. We also got to see him in the Clone Wars when he was getting rescued from the Citadel by Jedi who he hated. Really made no sense to me. I forget what that little bitty big-eared Jedi was that saved him. I call him Boris because he has kind of a Russian accent. Not that I'm being racist in any way about Russians. I mean, love the Russians. They're pretty cool. Right, Evil Betty. That's absolutely right. What she says in her own time is her own business. I mean, a lot of celebrities use their fame as a soapbox for their political stances and ideals and stuff like that. And I mean, it goes on the other side too. Mark Hamill does it all the time. I'm about ready to unfollow him on Twitter because I just want to see him talk about fun stuff. I don't want to see him talking about, I hate Trump, or I hate this person, or I hate that person, or this person's stupid. I don't pay to see Star Wars to hear people's political opinions. I pay them to play a character and to the best of their ability as written, or add to it if need be. That goes for any side of the fence: conservative, liberal, middle ground, whatever. Okay, Tyler. Cool. Let's see. DR says Tarkin shouldn't be feared. Like Hunter. Record. Do you see Beskar on him? Shoot him. Yeah, they should have. When they figured out what was going on, I mean, they could have ended the whole Rogue One situation and everything with just putting a blaster to Tarkin's chest and pulling the trigger. And have I read The High Republic, Captain Martin asks. I am still about halfway through the first book, Light of the Jedi. It's not that I'm having a hard time getting through it. It's that I'm so busy with house projects and work and trying to keep up with my channel and all the different social medias, which I'm probably going to cut down a lot of my social medias just to save more time. But I'm really liking The High Republic from what I'm reading of it so far. And the Top Beast says, hi, Fanatic. Do you think Boba will be part of the Bad Batch crew? Not part of them, but I think they will. My theory, if anybody missed it, the Bad Batch hopefully will run into Clan Scarada, trained by Jango Fett back in the day and made into Mandalorians. And hopefully they join them and become part of Clan Scarada. Let's see. Robin, you keep saying no, yes. Let's see. I got to read up a little bit. I got to find Helen's comment, see what Robin's saying up there. Oh, yeah. Okay. If I wanted to watch politics, I would watch CNN or the debates, not Star Wars. Correct, Tyler. That is correct. I'm not paying for people's political opinions. I can see it for free or read it online, which I try not to do. And let's see. It is Tonwi. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. I thought it was Tonwi. I know Tonwi was in it and Lama Su, but I thought there was a third Kaminoan with Omega. I could be wrong. I probably am. I watched it at like 5 a.m. I got up early just so I could watch it. Robin says the conversation is too fast to keep up. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to keep an eye on the comments while I'm making my own commentary because I like engaging with you guys and I like seeing what you guys say and then bring it up because I think you guys deserve that. You're all here joining me. We're all in this together. So I like acknowledging every one of you as much as I can. I see a lot of live YouTubers not acknowledging the comments and stuff like that, but to me that's what it's for. You guys are here engaging with each other and trying to engage with me, and the least I can do is at least acknowledge you. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Yeah, happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, Tyler. By the way, thanks for the last video. The FF are awesome, but the theories videos are my favorite because they allow me to think. Palpatine is my number 2 hero in Star Wars. Oh, awesome. You're welcome, Papa Mike. I have a lot of theories about different Star Wars stuff that I post, and a lot of them are not popular at all. Like, I completely rip on Obi-Wan Kenobi. I completely rip on Luke Skywalker. Not because I don't like them as characters, but because I have a tendency to analyze a little bit more than I probably should. I analyze probably every word they say, and then I scrutinize it and exploit it. And It's fun. That's all it's meant to be, is fun. You don't have to believe my theories. You don't have to follow my theories or think I'm right even. Sometimes I don't even think I'm right. I just think it's fun to do it. And Godspeed Super Beast says, I know to watch stuff before I watch YouTube. Hello, everyone. Hey, how you doing, Godspeed? Yeah, and again, if you guys are just joining me, there are spoilers in this, and it's in the title and in the description. So please don't be offended if we talk about, everything in the Bad Batch that's going on, because the show is just amazing. I can't help it. I was getting my nerd on early this morning watching it, and I'm probably going to watch it again tonight before I go to bed. It is Star Wars Day, and I do want to watch more Star Wars. And Tyler Peffer says, Fanatic, I have a question. How was Luke blonde when Anakin and Padme wasn't? Well, if you remember, Jake Lloyd had blonde hair in The Phantom Menace. It was like a sandy blonde, but he was still blonde. Anakin's hair darkened up a little bit as he got older. That happens too. When I was a kid, I had blonde hair. All the way up till I was probably about 10 years old. When I moved to the United States, my hair was blonde. I looked like the perfect Aryan kid until I moved here. Then I went blonde. Then I went bald. See that? Proud of it. Proud of every one of these grays too. I've earned them. Let's see. Palpatine's turning Star Wars into House of Cards. Yeah. Ooh, that'd be interesting, Robin. If Omega could read thoughts, or a psionic, that would be really cool. That's almost Jedi powers there. So maybe, Force sensitivity, not so much Jedi powers. Papa Mike says Jar Jar's his mentor. Half Night Sister. That's another theory that I've heard, Helen. That she's got a Night Sister bow, but the only difference in her bow and the Night Sister's bow that I see is that the actual string is a different color. I think the Night Sister's strings were green, if I remember correctly. And I need to go back and rewatch a lot of stuff. Being bald's underrated. It sure is. I wash my head with soap, Captain Martin, and I'm proud of that. I get to shave my head once a week, and I do it myself. I save a lot of money on hairstyles, so I'm not upset with it. So everybody, I really appreciate you guys being here, joining me in this. I just had to do a live stream to talk about my excitement for the Bad Batch. It's just, the show is just great. I mean, I like the Clone Wars, but I think this one has the potential to be even better. I don't even think Star Wars Theory knows I exist, Tyler. And that's okay. I like Star Wars Theory most of the time. I mean, there's some stuff that I don't agree with him on, but you're going to get that with everybody. Yeah, I'd do a collab with Star Wars Theory. Bring it. Captain Martin says, when I turn 16, I will be bald because of my genes. Yeah, that's not uncommon, Captain Martin. I have all of my cousins on my mother's side. They all went bald at like 19, 18. Some of them even younger. I got to hold on to my hair till I was 40. So that was pretty neat. So you may get lucky. You may get to keep your hair until you're 40. His theories are boring and lazy. Oh, wow, DR. That's mean. I don't know. I like some of his theories. Some of them, not all of them. I mean, I like some of mine, and I don't like some of mine too. It's just is what it is. I make my theories just for fun. Some of them I believe, some of them I don't. Yes, Robin, definitely. The Night Sisters are similar to the Mandalorians and Alliance of Hunters. Yes, they just happen to be led by a magician or wizard or witch or whatever you want to call her. She uses magic. Let's see. With some sick powers. Yeah, there you go. You nailed it. Frank Mac Hughes. Good to see you. And greet, hey, Costa Rica. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'd love to go to Costa Rica sometime. So thank you, and may the fourth be with you, Fran. Sorry, Fran McHughes. Papa Mike Gerald, you are bald. Boba is bald. Pick some gaffy stick and play some golf with stormtrooper heads. Yeah, but I'm a little bit taller than he is. I think Tim Morrison. I think he's what 5'11". I'm 6'5", 6'4.5", somewhere in there. I'm a little too tall to be Boba Fett and a little too narrow-shouldered to be Darth Vader. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I might have to play a Death Trooper or something. It's all fiction. Theories are just for fun. That is correct. Yeah, I can go along with that. And Evil Betty says he gets a little preachy. I don't like talking bad about other YouTubers, but with that said, big disclaimer, but the one thing I didn't like was when he cried on camera. Fine, dude, whatever works for you, go for it. You know, cry on camera. If that's what gets you your views, gets you your money, if that's how you're really feeling about Luke Skywalker, cry it out, let it go, dude. But don't get upset when somebody criticizes you. You're on the internet. You have millions of viewers. You have millions of views on your channel. Somebody's not going to agree with you. And it just happened to be somebody from Lucasfilm. I don't fault Pablo Hidalgo for it, and I don't fault Star Wars Theory for crying on camera. It's just when worlds collide, it happens. Hey, look at it this way. You got attention from Lucasfilm. I've never had attention from Lucasfilm. I probably never will, and that's okay. But you got it, so just be happy for that. Ooh, yeah, Helen. Good call to that. Crosshair's like an evil Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I like that. Boba Fett and Bad Batch be like, hey, can you find my armor? Hey, thank you, Evil Betty. I appreciate that. Yeah, I respect all YouTubers for what they do. Even if I don't agree with any of their points of view, I respect what they do because they draw in an audience and they have something to say, even if they believe it or they don't believe it or whatever. They're out there doing it. They're getting it, and they're getting it a lot more than I am. So, and that's fine. I'm not jealous for them. I'm happy for them. And Robin says, just mentioning the Night Sisters' blood trail or their use of animal spirits to allow them to regenerate lost limbs or heal poisons. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that's almost like native people when you think about it. They have a lot of the traditions, beliefs, and stuff like that native people had, along with the natural healings and herbal medicines and stuff like that. I really liked it. I liked the Night Sisters. I wasn't a big fan of Mother Talzin. I thought she was a little too kind of like Queen of the Damned back in the day. Loved Aaliyah, but man, that movie was just hard to watch because she was just walking around doing this all the time. Tyler says, tell PewDiePie Fanatic is coming in subs. Hey, Blue X, good to see you. Thank you for joining, and may the 4th be with you. Yeah, I don't know about PewDiePie all the time. Give me about 15 years, and I'll be an old man in a wheelchair trying to keep up with PewDiePie. Yeah, so for those of you joining me, just keep in mind there are spoilers for The Bad Batch. If you haven't seen it yet, you're free to exit. Go see it. Watch this later. If you don't care to be spoiled, go ahead and stay. If you have seen it, more the merrier. Stick around, because I mean, I love the show. It was just so great. I can't say that enough. I know I've been saying it a lot, but I mean, the addition of Caleb Doom / Karen or Karen Jars, Kanan Jarrus, not Karen Jarrus. It was just the tip of the iceberg for me. It was just the topping on the cake. It was, or the ice cream, or whatever you want to call it. It was the cherry on top. I was not expecting to see Caleb Doom. I hadn't read any theories or rumors or leaks or anything like that. I don't have inside people. I don't claim to have inside people. I won't claim to have inside people because I don't have inside people. So it was a total surprise for me, and I love being surprised when I watch a Star Wars show or a movie. It was just great. Like Yoda showing up in The Last Jedi. Say what you want about The Last Jedi, but Yoda's ears popping up in the first scene with him, or the first moment with him, my heart started pounding. I thought it was amazing. Yeah, it was great seeing Caleb, and he was such a, for being a young Padawan the way he was, he was very mature. Um, oh my gosh, edits, calm down. Maybe you might be able to use my computer. You can come down and talk to me about it. You can even put your face on screen for a moment so everybody can see what you look like. Come on down here. Poor Echo. I haven't seen all the Clone Wars, so I don't know the extent of what happened to him. Yeah, you'd have to watch the whole Citadel arc for that one, Helen. Um, yeah, so um, watch the Citadel arc for Echo. It's a really good one. You're not coming down. Okay, edits. Come on. Everybody's asking for a face reveal. Come on down. You're just right upstairs. They should make a Jango Fett miniseries. I'm with you, Captain Martin, and what would be awesome is if they used my fan fictions as a treatment. Hear that, Dave Filoni? I want to write for you. Second channel for streams. I'm having a hard time keeping up with one channel alone. I am putting them in a separate playlist, though. Um, are you talking about gaming streams? I might be able to do that. I do have my Twitch account and everything um, that I use once in a while. I don't stream very often, but I could do it more. Ooh, Edits put a challenge out there. 10K subs and he'll do a face reveal. Ooh, how about, let's see, love it, Jango series. How about no, he is a child. Quit your job, work at Lucasfilm. I would love to. Which one are you talking about, Robin? Are you talking about Edits or Caleb Doom? Yeah, I do. I play Battlefront 2 mostly. I do play Jedi Fallen Order and Squadrons once in a while. Hey, Zlatan, Leo, good to see you. May the 4th be with you. I do play those, and I play once in a while. I play the Old Republic on Steam, but I think I'm going to hold off on that from now on because Knights of the Old Republic is getting a reboot or remake. Not so much a reboot. I think it's just enhanced graphics and all that stuff. So I'm on PS4, Tyler. I'm not rich enough yet to buy PS5, so I'm still on the 4. You do destroy me. You don't destroy me, Edits. You take that back. You don't destroy me. You barely beat me. I mean, we use these little dudes we created, and they're like 5'4" and can dunk. They got like a 54-inch vertical. But anyways, yeah, NBA 2K, we play that. But I did stream that one time, didn't I? Yeah, I think the KOTOR remake is just going to be like Republic Commando, where they just update the graphics and the frame rate and all that stuff. So, oh, cool, you're still on PS3. I think I still have one around here somewhere. I don't know if it still works, but I think I still have one. Yeah, Zlatan, the first episode was amazing, man. Um, it was great. Uh, that I couldn't have expected much more than that. I loved seeing Order 66 from their point of view and from the clones' point of view of how their inhibitor chips were activated and they were all for the Empire coming in. But let's see how all for the Empire they are when they start getting phased out. Let's see if there's some kind of rebellion or something like that between the clones and the conscripted. Danger, I'm on Xbox. Would love to play. Yeah, I mean, if we could cross over Battlefront 2 with PlayStation and Xbox, that'd be great. I don't think they do that, though. But you can do squadrons. You can cross-console squadrons. Yeah, Helen, I can't wait to see K2SO. I'm not as... But I say this about most of the series that come out. I'm not as thrilled about Andor as I have been about other shows. Like, the Book of Boba Fett and stuff like that. I think you guys are going to get a face reveal here in a second, though. But let's see who it is. Nope, guess not. Where was I don't even remember. All right, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, I got a buddy, Tyler, that gets PS5s all the time and then sells them for god awful amounts. I don't know how he gets them. Doom Guy rocks. I think Grogu will be in Bad Batch. I'd hope so. I'd hope to see how he escapes Order 66. But they may not include it. They may include it in the Ahsoka series or one of the other series coming out, maybe as a flashback or something like that. Master Chief is better. I don't know what you guys are talking about now, so I'm out of that one. Yeah, how confused they were was cool, Evil Betty. The clones were just like, yeah, the Empire, yeah. Well, we'll see how they feel about the Empire when they start conscripting lesser quality stormtroopers. Like the Kaminoans said, no conscription is going to be superior to our training. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for the open world Star Wars game. I just wish they'd announce something on it or give some kind of news on it or something, so we know what it is, what kind of game it is. If it's going to be another Knights of the Old Republic, or if it's going to be a Mandalorian game, or if it's going to be just freestyle like Skyrim or something like that. I'd love to hear something about it. All we got was the announcement back in like November, and nothing since then. All right, what else we got? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Billy Bob, and thank you for joining us. I think most of them do get killed off, but I don't think they're going to go down without a fight. They're clones. You know, they kind of have a badass mentality, and they like to take on this adversity. The boss is Darth Jar Jar. Yeah, Helen, I definitely think we're going to see some cameo of Darth Vader. I don't think it'll be a huge cameo. I think it'll be just a short, but I do think we'll see Darth Vader. That we've already got Tarkin, and during, I think, just a little bit later than what we're seeing right now, Tarkin's told to watch over Vader because Vader and Mahdi don't get along. I want Jango Fett flashback. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, when it comes to low stormtrooper training, what do you think about their assault in the tragedy from the tactical point of view? For me, it was worst assault ever. Yeah, it was. They didn't have any kind of battle plan. They just disembarked from their transports, and I think it's mostly because there were only a few people on the ground that they were going after, that they thought they could take them out pretty easy. What they didn't understand was half of them were Mandalorians and knew how to fight better than 20 stormtroopers combined. What got me on that whole scene was how many stormtroopers came out of the transports. I mean, the transports looked big enough to hold maybe 15 to 20 people, and like 50 came out of each of them, and I was like, wow, that's a lot. Republic Commandos hunting down the Bad Batch. That'd be pretty cool. Are we going to watch the Bad Batch tonight? If you want to watch the Bad Batch tonight, we'll watch it, Edits. That's fine with me. I liked it. And placing the E-Web on the open field was the worst. Yeah, I mean, they just head on ran at them. They didn't try any kind of flanking maneuvers or anything. They just put both shuttles side by side and disembarked and just ran at them like they were storming the beaches of Normandy or something. And that doesn't work when you have superior trained individuals on the opposing team. It works for mass overwhelming, but they weren't able to overwhelm because they were going against a more superior warrior. There was a war between the remaining clones and stormtroopers. Yeah, wasn't that in one of the the Star Killer games? Crap, I'm drawing a blank now. Force Unleashed. Wasn't that in one of the Force Unleashed games? Darth. He'd be really confused. I'm Darth. I am the Darth. Yeah, and he could have a son, Darth Jr. Darth Jr. All right, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? If you haven't seen The Bad Batch, go ahead and go watch it. It's crazy good. I mean, at the beginning, you got Caleb Doom and Depa Balaba, or Bepa Badaba, Baba Dabeba, Bepa Baba, whatever the name is. I could never get it right because I get too tongue-tied. And you get Caleb Doom escaping with 4/5 of the Bad Batch trying to help him while one of them is trying to kill him. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Darth Matt was my favorite. Yeah. No, I haven't seen the new Simpsons episode. I heard about it. Was it The Force Awakens something? The Force Awakens Maggie or something? I can't remember. Huh. I'll have to check that out, DR. Usually I don't like spoof of Star Wars. They kind of make my eye twitch. I did like the Blue Harvest stuff and the Family Guy stuff, but they were more paying homage to Star Wars than making fun of it, and making fun of their own characters rather than making fun of Star Wars characters. Hey, we got a Disney insider here with Captain Martin, and they're going to canonize Darth Jar Jar. That would be great. I wish that theory would have been true. I wish George Lucas would have made that a thing. And I mean, all signs point to it. All signs point to Darth Jar Jar being real. Everything was just pointing right at it, and this guy just figured it all out. But the backlash of Jar Jar just made him back out of it. And had he continued with it, I think The Force Awakens would have been more well received than it was, even during the release of Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith. Spaceballs was good. Yeah, we have that one, edits. Darth Jar Jar, Mr. Dark Sith. Cobb Vanth is awesome, but the chap is so thin. Yeah. Yeah, when I first saw him in Boba Fett's armor, I was like, good Lord, this poor guy. He's like 7 foot tall and weighs about $120, and it doesn't fit him right at all. And what's with the red hoodie? Ice Pirates is amazing, Billy Bob. If anybody is old enough to remember Ice Pirates, go see it or check it out. Or if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a great it's a great movie. Great movie. Yeah, it's really good. It's got John Matuzak in it, who played Sloth in the Goonies, if you guys didn't know. And it's a really good movie. I'm old. Wow, I'm really showing my age. Safety hoodie. Yeah, so everybody, I'm probably going to have to go ahead and cut this short. I got some stuff to do around the house and some kids to talk to and all that stuff and family to mingle with and something. I got to eat something. I haven't ate yet. So, guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. May the 4th be with you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. I'd really love to have you guys join me for every video that I put out, and you can even be selective in the ones you like, and the ones you don't like. And Evil Betty, thank you. You have a great night as well. You as well. And I will not be having a McChicken. May the do-rag be with me. And everybody, thank you so much. May the 4th be with you. And I will release hopefully another video tomorrow. And don't forget, I'm doing a live stream on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time in the U.S., so you can join me back here for that. And remember, this is the way, the only way.